Cheetor! Maximize!
Woo! I'm so excited about what's about to happen here.
For shizzle.
So if you tuned in the other week, I basically went overboard, got every Beast Wars toy from the original toy line, including Beast Machines, and threw in some Masterpiece figures. But in the process of doing all that, it was just such a rush to relive my childhood and to regain that instant gratification of having that latest, greatest toy, that feeling you'd get only when you were a kid that, now I don't really get as often anymore because I have a real career. People depend on me. As I'm looking into these Transformers, something catches my eye. What is that? Transformers Masterpieces? What the? What? It's just so interesting to me to find out that Transformers is now coming out with much more realistic figures compared to when we were kids. It's just so insane how much better the designing and the engineering has gotten to the point where now we have these Masterpiece figures where they're as close to their show counterparts as possible, and they get insanely close with some of these. And it couldn't have been any better timing because as I was looking into getting all the Beast Wars figures, they started coming out with characters from the Beast Wars line, starting with Optimus Primal. So I caved and I got it.
Got it!
And this is just absolutely fantastic. Just the level of detail, how close they got it to show accuracy. This is OD. I remember when I first saw images of this thing, my eyes pulled that cartoony move where they bulge out of your head. I broke down and had to get it, and it was just such an incredible rush to feel like now there's these new toys, better toys that are coming out right in line with a time when I can actually afford to get them. And again, I can get that exhilaration I got when I was a kid getting these toys for the first time. And of course, the next one to be announced was Cheetor, so I had to grab him as well, and we're about to open him up right now. This is a tiny box. Huh, I did not expect them to be this tiny. Well, okay. Let's get it going.
Okay, let's get it going.
Let's talk about the box real quick. It's all in Japanese, so all I can really say is, what, mate? And it's just insane to me how close this looks to the actual cartoon. The other thing I like is the homage to the original toys with the little eyeball they put in the middle there that they had with all the original toys. Comes with a collector's card, as well as the instruction set. This card does.
Whoa.
A lot of pretty pictures. We'll make this work. Phenomenal looking figure. I like how it comes with the extra heads, the extra faces. Nice touch. It's the little things. I gotta say, the level of detail on these is OD, like O-A-D. I mean, you couldn't nail it any better than this. Again, this is O-A-D. Like, how do you get it more show accurate than this? It's anything's possible! But yeah, even the whiskers, nice touch. Nice touch. And some people are gonna have complaints about it, having some of the row body parts show on the backside, but honestly, to that, I say what I always say, which is, it what it is. I mean, come on. Cut these engineers a break, will you? Do you understand? I could never even fathom coming up with something like this on my own. Like, how do you design something this accurate?
Accurate.
I mean, really, this is insane. And it's going to look even more insane in robot mode from the pictures I've seen, but I can't wait to see it in person. Even just the feel of the materials, like, it just doesn't feel like a cheap toy, which is incredible.
For shizzle.
It's almost like they made it for adults. That's the way it feels anyway. So, yeah, it's just, it actually smells kind of nice, too.
Oh, it's so fresh.
It smells like new toy, shall we? Wow. And interesting fact that he was the first Transformer in Beast Wars to have a line of dialogue in the show.
I'll reach in Sector 7!
And he was the last one to have a line of dialogue to end the show's continuity.
Optimus finally achieved his mission.
If you count Beast Machines, which I personally do. I was a fan, but that's just me. He was always like that cool surfer teen who's kind of coming into his own. Wow. Yo, the level of detail in this transformation is unlike anything I've ever seen before. Yo, they nailed these arms. Like, this is 100. Yo, the details on these joints is insane. Wow. I mean, I am speechless. This is something else. Like, Woo! Wowee! I mean, this was definitely not meant for kids, that's for sure. I mean, gee whiz. What? What? Like, is this real life? Now, some have qualms with the fact that the cheetah head here is not the same one that comes attached on his beast mode, but is you serious? Like, this is way more show accurate, so I don't know. I have no complaints. Keep doing you, Takara. This is grade A level. This is, woo. Lord have mercy. I thought hurricane season was over.
Thought the hurricane season was over.
I thought hurricane season was over. I thought hurricane season was over.
Are you guys seeing this? It's so cool that they had the gun within the gun. Or, you know what I mean. If you remember this from the original toy, this was the squirter. And I always loved the fact that they replicated intestines as part of the gun because it came from Cheetor's gut. And they've done remarkable better paint job on this, so again, bravo. And another homage to the original toy. Both of these guns he did wield in the original show. Obviously a must for the Masterpiece toy. I mean, my God. The level of detail on this thing. God! Woo! Pretty incredible. And they even have attachment points to store the guns in robot mode. Wow. Okay, so they put a little peg there. You can just kind of store the gun there. Takara. Standing ovation, baby. It's a masterpiece. But yeah, very well done. Very pleased with this. Absolutely dying for Dinobot. If this came out the way it did, I cannot wait to see what they do with Dinobot. I'll have a video at some point for Optimus and the rest of them that I haven't opened yet. I appreciate you guys joining in. With that, we'll see you next time. We out.